Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan, the skeptical one.
I'm Erin, the believer.
And the sky was ominous tonight walking over.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It looked like really, really light and bright on one side and then dark, kind of rolly clouds to the left.
Ooh.
I know it was like out of a Ghostbusters movie or something.
Nice. Da-da-na-na-na-na.
Na-na-na-na-na. It was, I thought, ooh, what a perfect setting. But anyway, you didn't get to see it, so.
Wow.
No, it just made me excited for fall. I know we're still far away, but whenever school starts, I'm like, ooh, fall is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And it's going to start happening.
I do love fall.
Me too. I do too.
I like getting to dress like a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Although my room always gets really hot, so I got to dress in layers. But it's fine. I like the look of a fall outfit.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, what's better? No, summer.
Yeah.
Hot girls, maybe.
Listen, this is so embarrassing. We went to the lake yesterday and got so sunburned, and the only part that's not sunburned is where my belly covered my legs. Like,
you didn't have to tell
the overhang of my belly left the whitest part of the top of my thighs. It's like, okay, you're carrying it.
Maybe you had something in your lap.
No,
Erin.
girl. No, girl. It's my belly. It's okay. It's fine.
Whatever. Who cares? This is what 40's like.
Yeah, that's right. You want to talk about the lake at all?
Yeah, I want to talk about the lake. I want to know, or actually, I already know. I want everybody else to know that I got Erin to get on a jet ski.
You did.
Uh-huh.
I rode on a jet ski.
She did not want to.
No.
You did not want to at all.
I didn't really want to. No.
But I peer pressured the heck out of you.
Yeah.
And then I promised you I would go with you.
And then you it was like that part in Parent Trap where the mom's like, yeah, we'll all go. And then last minute she's like, actually just you all go. Goodbye. And you're like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, I could tell my thought originally was, oh yeah, I could totally take you out on, like, I'll go on one, you go on the other one. We could figure this out. And then on the walk over, I'm sitting there thinking, how do I reverse again? And I know I'm supposed to do something with the key. And then if it doesn't work, I do something. I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to get stuck out in the middle of Rough River and nobody's going to be able to come get us, which would be quite a fun story.
Yeah.
But then I thought, no, it's fine. I can take you. And then I saw the look on my husband's face when I was like, yeah, we're just going to go out together. And he was like, oh, really? And then I thought, okay, never mind. Lost all confidence and thought, you take her. You guys will have fun. It'll be great. And what'd you think?
I think it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It is not my new personality.
Okay. That's all right.
If I never did it again, I wouldn't miss it.
Okay.
Here's the biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
I need a very safe route off of the jet ski, but there are very slippery rocks getting out, and I fell hard getting out. No, it's okay. I scratched up my hand. I really scratched up this foot.
Erin, I didn't know you fell.
No, it's okay. I scratched up my my right foot pretty good. This is gross. This is a lot of detail for everybody.
Okay.
I got I don't know, a rock or a piece of leaf or something stuck under my second toenail.
Ew.
And I can't get it out.
Oh, I'll try to work on it tonight. That's love.
Kevin has already tried.
I really don't want to, but I will because I feel guilty now.
It's mostly out. It hurt so bad last night, I kept dreaming about it.
Oh my gosh, Erin, now I feel really bad.
It's okay. Mostly what was embarrassed was my pride. It was very embarrassing because I fell so not coolly.
Oh no.
And then it's like not just your husband, brother-in-law looking at me flopping around in a bathing suit.
Oh my gosh.
It's also our other brother-in-law's brother.
Oh no.
And he's trying to help me. I'm like, buddy, this is a lot. Like, just don't. But literally, I don't think I could have without him. So I was also, but don't leave me. But don't look. Like, this is just, he doesn't speak any English. It was very embarrassing. I was like, oh my Lord. It was awful. But once I got up and out, I was like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, sure. That was great. That was a great time.
I also have my 15-year-old behind me going, you got to go faster. Mom, you have to go faster. I was like, I don't have to go faster.
No, it's like driving. You go at your own comfort.
But I couldn't explain that to her while we were driving because we were going so fast. And she's like, you're going to lose him.
You should have just slammed the brakes on and sent her flying and been like, you know what you could do? Shut the fuck up.
She was so afraid we were going to lose him. Like afterwards we were talking. She's like, I just thought you were going to lose him and then we'd be stuck out. I was like, he would circle back for me. Like,
yeah.
He would not just leave.
he knows that you and I are ride or die. So if he ever came back without
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, he'd be a goner. Like that's it. So he would not lose you unless he was trying to get rid of me. It's kind of a good way to do that.
I know. I was just thinking like this, I could totally see a weird murder plot of like either of our husbands trying to kill the other one because they're like, you're too dependent on them. I could actually kind of see him being like, I just lost her.
I don't know where she went.
My safety net was I had Sophie.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he does like Sophie a lot. Yeah, he wouldn't get rid of the nieces.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you survived. I really do feel so bad.
Don't feel bad. It was
fun. You came
fun.
back and you played it off so good. You're like, boy, the rocks were slippery. And I'm like, oh yeah. But I didn't even think to like ask, did you fall down?
The rocks were real slippery. But it was fun. I had a really good time while I was on it. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful lake.
Yeah, it was.
I also went too close in front of a boat. It was very scary.
Aaron,
I didn't mean to, but I was trying to follow him, and my kid was behind me.
What is wrong with you all? Listen, you don't follow him into peril. And what is wrong with him? Really, he is who I need to yell at. Like, he doesn't do any of that when I'm following him.
I'm pretty sure they honked at me.
Yeah, they should have.
I know. It was scary. I lived. It's fine. I would maybe do it again someday. But like, I'm just not like, I can't wait to do it again.
Okay, I'll get really good at it. And I'll start remembering how to reverse.
Okay.
And how to do the whole key thing.
Cool.
Without him having to tell me every time. I'll like really make a good mental note of it.
Yep.
And then I'll take you out and we will go nice and slow and we will just cruise. And when we see a boat come, girl, we'll stop all the way, slow it down.
Now listen, this part might surprise you. Oh. I liked some of it going fast part.
Yeah, I know.
And I like some of the bouncy parts. Like where you hit a wave, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But I was also like, I kept asking Sophie, I'm like, are you holding on? Because she was only holding on to my life.
You need to go by yourself.
I like
kid-free.
couldn't feel her. And I was like, you're going to fly off and I won't notice it. I will leave you. So anyways, yeah.
Yeah, kid-free next time. And a cooler of beer.
Yeah, well, we could get arrested for that, right?
Oh, No, we won't tell anybody.
O'Doul's.
We won't tell. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
We just told everybody.
They're not going to know what day we picked to go.
Ooh la la.
Good luck, boat sheriff, trying to figure out which day. And why are you listening to this podcast? That's weird. That seems not like your personality.
No. I have something to tell you that is the scariest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
Oh my gosh.
True story.
Okay. I can't wait.
But I'm afraid I'm going to vomit while I tell the story, and I'm going to make everybody else vomit. Do you want to hear it?
I mean, I don't know. That's the first time I've ever been set up like that, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to hear it. I definitely don't want to see you vomit. I know that.
I heard about this Thursday or Friday.
How do you know this is a true story?
Because I trust the source.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Okay, but don't vomit.
And I can't stop thinking about how gross it is, and I need other people to live with it.
Okay. Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Okay. A dear friend of ours.
You can tell me the name?
I'm going to tell you the name.
Okay.
Rue is going to beep it right here.
Okay. Okay. I love her.
Oh my gosh. This woman has wonderful stories where it's like she will drop a crazy amount of information that you're not prepared for. Okay, this is how this whole story started.
Okay.
It was Friday because I went to go fill up my water bottle. I like my reusable. I took the lid off. I'm walking to the water bottle and there was a fly in it.
Ew.
Gross. So gross. And not only was it gross in that thought, I thought that fly has been in there when I was drinking it because the lid was closed. So like clearly it came in one time and gross. That's disgusting. So I was like talking about, oh, this is so gross. Mixed emotions. The other teachers in that hall, one person was like, oh, I guess I've given away she's a teacher at my school. Whoops. That's okay. One teacher was like, just dump it. It's fine. I'm like, I'm going to go wash it out. That's gross.
Yeah, soap and water with that. Yeah. That's a housefly. That's disgusting. They sit on poop.
Exactly. And it was mixed emotions.
Okay.
This person comes in and goes, oh my gosh, that is gross. You know what happened to us?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. It's so much, Megan. She says, you know those like big things of chicken broth?
Yeah.
Like the cartons?
Yeah.
She said,
I use those all the time.
Yep.
Oh no.
It's gonna change the way you use them.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. She said, my husband, we buy the big cartons because he likes to like warm up a little bit with lunch every day, just have like a little bit of chicken broth. And he kept feeling kind of weird. Oh my gosh.
No. What was it?
I feel extra spit in my mouth right now.
Oh no.
On the last day when he went to go pour it, something like he felt something in it. He looked and it was a dead mouse.
Oh, Aaron Taylor.
And he had been drinking from that carton
Oh, no.
all week, Megan.
He should have gone to did he go to the hospital?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that is disgusting.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I cannot believe you just told everybody in this
I
podcast.
know.
Nobody's going to listen anymore. They just turned you off.
I asked her today. I was like, can I tell that story? And she laughed. She's like, I can't believe you think this is that weird. I'm like, I can't believe this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Shocking.
And then she'll come back and be like, oh, and then she'll try to tell me something. I'm like, you got to walk away. You got to walk away.
Oh my gosh, he drank it.
He drank the whole thing. So bad. It's so bad.
Oh, I can't think about it because I think about the fur and the hair.
It's so bad.
And how did it get in there? Like at the factory?
It must have in the factory because there couldn't have gotten to that tiny hole.
Maybe it was like, how big was it? What if it was a little one and it just crawled in there? But it doesn't matter where it came from. Doesn't matter. Like a factory mouse is just as gross as a house mouse.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh man. Except for house mouse kind of rhymes and that's kind of cute. But
how long has it been in there as the factor with a house mouse?
Factory mouse would work real hard. I don't know. That's just disgusting. It reminds me. Here we go.
Oh dear.
You were there when we were kids. Do you remember the G-Pop cheese incident? You don't remember this? We'll have to ask Dad and our older sister.
I have the worst memory in the whole world. Tell me.
So Mom didn't realize that, and we call it G-Pop cheese, but it's the Parmesan cheese, like the shakeable kind.
Nobody knows why we call it the G-Pop cheese. Our niece just started calling it that.
And I don't even think Dad, it's like not his favorite, but
yeah, our kids all call him G-Pop. Yeah. G-Pop is our dad.
We now all call Parmesan cheese, the shaky Parmesan cheese, G-Pop cheese.
We call it that at my house.
Like my house too.
We don't have to be near G-Pop to be like, do we have G-Pop cheese? And well, my husband says it.
Yeah. We go to the
we're at a G-Pop cheese
pizza restaurant. Yeah. We ask, can we have the G-Pop? I mean, Parmesan cheese. Yeah. So weird. But anyway.
Okay. We were kids. It's kind of coming back to me. Okay.
When we were kids. You don't remember this.
It's coming back to me. I think I blocked it out.
Oh, you should, because it was foul. Mom didn't realize you had to, because Mom didn't realize you had to refrigerate it after you opened it.
Oh dear.
And left it in the pantry for God knows how long. You know, who knows? We probably had spaghetti once a year. I don't know. Anyway, goes to sprinkle it on and it had maggots in it. Aaron, you don't remember that?
I do remember it.
And we sprinkled it on and then we're passing it around and I don't know who looked first, but it was like the spaghetti was moving. Oh my gosh. And I remember we were all like throwing up at the table.
Oh my gosh.
Threw it out and like, I don't know what we did for dinner, but we definitely didn't have spaghetti for a long, long time.
Maybe that's why neither of us like spaghetti.
I hate spaghetti.
Our other sister hates spaghetti too.
Yeah, that must be why.
Yeah, I don't like spaghetti.
Yeah,
and it's like deep rooted and I can never, I'm like, like when I eat it, I'm like, it is good.
It's not bad, but the thought of ever having spaghetti is like, no, thank you.
Yeah, that's funny. That might be like why. A buried memory. I did not remember that until you started telling it.
Oh, I will never forget that memory.
Oh, man.
Much like our friend's husband will never forget the time he drank mouse broth.
She talks about how now every time they shine a flashlight in it, I'm like, I would not get it ever again.
Never again.
Yeah. Make me drink dead mouse guts once. Shame on you.
Do it twice. Shame on me.
Canned broth from now on. I'm never buying that carton again.
I don't think I'll ever buy anything in a carton ever again.
Gosh. Okay.
That's disgusting.
That's so bad, everybody.
That was a lot of information in one night.
I know. I just really needed you all to hear. I needed somebody else to be suffering with me because I could not get over it.
Man. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, no. I know what I need to talk about. Did you see my glitch in the Matrix?
I
video?
did see your glitch in the Matrix. I actually witnessed that same glitch right before you.
Yeah. And did you not freak out?
I didn't freak out because I've seen something like it on TikTok once before.
Okay.
So I was like, this has to be explainable.
Okay.
Because I'm not the only one who's ever seen this. But I'm not smart enough to understand it. I was freaked out enough to be like, everybody look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is very weird.
Okay.
Okay, now explain.
So we're driving to the lake and we're riding along and James goes, hey, Miles, look, there's some planes, because Miles loves to look at planes. And we kind of both look up and then we get closer and James goes, man, it looks like it's just kind of hovering there. And I look up and I'm like, yeah, it really looks like it's hovering. And that's weird because that aircraft is way too large. It's not like you know how like a helicopter can kind of just like stay in one spot but goes up and down.
Yeah.
This was like completely still. It looked like I could reach my hand out and just like go all the way around it. You know what I mean? Like it was just perfectly still.
I didn't know what you were going to. I thought you meant like you. Like it was on a computer screen and you were going to like click it and move it around the page.
No, I just like if I had a really long pole, I could just go circle it all like a lasso.
I got a lasso that plane.
Oh, I don't know what I mean, but I just mean it looked so still.
Yeah.
It looked like I could just go reach up and pluck it out of the sky. Anyway, it was blowing my mind. What was really funny to me is that it was like comical to James how much it was blowing my mind. So I'm like, meet me here. Like, why am I the only one thinking that, like, I said, do you feel like this is normal? He was like, no, not really. I'm like, but why? So why are you so relaxed? I'm like, this is insane to me. And so then we like start to see another plane. He goes, oh, look, it's another one doing it. I'm like, and this doesn't freak you out? Like something's happening right now that planes are just standing still in the sky. So I grab my phone and I'm like, I'm catching some shit. This is like some crazy shit that I got. And you can hear him in the background just chuckling, laughing at me because he thinks it's so funny how mind-blowing it is to me. And I'm like, but you agree. Like I said, do you know why it's doing that? He's like, no, not at all. But I'm like, and you don't.
Panic with me.
Yes. Or at least like be in awe with me. But he was just kind of like laughing at me being so like taken aback by this.
That's so weird to me. That seems like not a common reaction for him.
I know. I thought if I see a UFO, maybe he was high.
I'm just thinking, like James, if he doesn't understand something, wants to figure it out so bad.
I know. He could have cared less this time.
Yeah, so I'm like, he might have been high.
He might have been high now that I think about it. But anyway, we were seeing something incredible. So I thought.
Yeah.
So then, of course, I put it up there. And the lovely Stephanie, she debunks it. But mind you, most of Facebook was with me.
Yeah.
Most of Facebook were like,
I was with you just 2 cars ahead of you.
They were like mind blown with me. And I was like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for other people to be like, what the hell? In fact, our friend Ashley of the podcast, her first thing was WTF. I'm like, that's right. Yes, thank you. That's what I needed, Ashley. And then I get Misty going, what? Yeah. Where is gravity? Yep. I'm like, thank you. And then here comes Stephanie. Look up the parallax effect. It's an optical illusion because of the speed at which both bodies, observer and plane, are moving. If you stop the car or even slowed down substantially, you'd be able to perceive the motion of the plane. So I'm like, oh, of course you know that. And then, of course, she says, I'm full of trivial knowledge, but consistently don't know where my wallet is or if I've even paid the water bill. So, of course, Stephanie coming in and explaining it to me. And then Danny, he had to throw in there. He's like, I'm sorry, am I more skeptical than you are? I'm like, okay, everybody, here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing. All this says to me is that, yes, everything has an explanation. I just don't know all the explanations.
Oh, my gosh. That is not what that says.
That's what I take away from it.
Good grief. How? I didn't even consider you turning this.
I'm sorry, but I think that's what it means. It means that even, and actually that's kind of what Stephanie said too. She said that's why, because Stephanie's a big skeptic as well. She's like, that's why when people have these experiences, she believes they have it. Like I saw a plane standing still in the sky. I saw it. My perception was my reality. However, there's an explanation behind it. It was an optical illusion. Yeah. Sorry.
Or that's just what they want you to believe. They're like, oh, that's actually called this. Mm-hmm. It's not a glitch in the Matrix.
Well, we'll never know because James, the only person that I know that would research something like that, could care less. He does not care. Turns out.
Oh,
okay.
Bummer.
Well, speaking of weird and crazy things, do you want to hear my story tonight?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I found this on True Ghost Stories, and it's by Mary. She said I could use her first name.
Awesome. Hi, Mary.
Yes. Hello, Mary. Welcome. She says, when I was about 9 years of age, I woke in the night to a figure standing, looking at me by my dressing table. I know this sounds weird, but the figure was wrapped from head to toe in bandages.
Oh my gosh, like mummy style?
I know, right? I watched it for a minute thinking it was a dream, but it wasn't. I screamed like mad, and my mother came rushing in to comfort me. I never forgot this. About 25 years later, my 9-year-old daughter spent the night with her grandma, my mother, in the same room in the same house. The
no.
following day, when I called to take her home, my mother said she had a very unsettling night. I said nothing and took her home. I sat her at the dining room table with a drawing pad and pencils. All I said was, draw what frightened you last night. She drew the exact figure of what I saw all those years ago.
Shut up. That is so scary.
Oh, that is wild.
That is so scary, Megan.
Yeah. What could it be?
I want to see the picture of the drawing.
Ooh, I didn't think to ask that. But yeah, maybe I'll go back and ask. What could it be? Okay, the only thing.
That's questions all on you because I got a solid answer.
You do? Like you think you know it's a ghost?
Yes, it's some kind of spirit in the room that is coming back to him.
So we just did a TikTok earlier. And in the TikTok that we did, the lady says she thought it was a spirit, but then she found out it was a ghost.
Yeah, we don't know the difference.
We don't know the difference. What's the difference? For a minute, I thought, well, maybe a ghost is like what you always talk about being like a residual.
Well, yeah.
Like it doesn't have
but
like
I think ghosts can also be, I don't think they have to be residual.
Well, I was kind of thinking, what if like a ghost is like a shell of like a residual energy?
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have a spirit necessarily.
Okay.
Whereas a spirit is like the person's essence coming back and hasn't crossed over.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like two different kinds of energy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't believe in either of them. But I was just like throwing it out there. I was trying to like parse those two things out. But I'm just saying that I think this could possibly be like some sort of shared memory, which sounds weird because they're so far apart in age. But what if somewhere in that house there's like an image, there's I don't know, like a picture of a mummy, or there's a movie that they watched while they were there, or there's like something in Grandpa's scrapbook that has like him dressed up as a mummy when he was a kid. Something like some image that they both have seen, and then a nightmare comes and they have that same kind of vision.
That seems like a stretch to me.
It almost seems as stretchy as like an optical illusion of a plane up in the sky standing still.
No, we've confirmed that can happen. I can't believe this is from Mary.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say I'm Mary.
Okay.
I've had this terrible experience. I remember it forever.
Mm-hmm.
I bring my daughter there. I say, hey, Mom, thanks for taking my kid. And I hear that information and I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Then my kid does this. Who are you calling next?
My mom.
Mom, what the hell?
Right.
What are you talking about? What did she say? Tell me every minute of how she reacted.
Right. What's going on in that room?
Yes. There's got to be a conversation there with that mom. You know that they talked about it. What was that conversation?
She might not have written. She just didn't write about it. But yeah, what's going on?
Because like now I'm grandma's perspective.
Okay.
I remember 25 years ago when my kid was freaked out in there and said the same thing.
Yeah.
And now it's my house.
Freaky.
Like, I maybe be able to brush it off the first time, but that second time I'm like, oh shit, I got a mummy.
I got a mummy. Ghost or spirit. And I don't even know which one it is, a ghost or a spirit. Either way, it's a mummy.
Oh, man.
Or like a really injured person. That's, sad.
Really injured. Mummies are so weird to me. Like, why are they a monster?
Well, I guess because, right, like the way that they were buried.
Yeah, but like then they're in a big tomb. Like how did they become monster lore?
Because like that's kind of creepy. Like the way that they were mummified, and like what it actually does to the body is a little bit creepy and scary.
Yeah, I had to like learn the whole process when I was in art school.
That's a
Isn't
little
that weird?
In art school?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you had to like learn about mummy artifacts and stuff.
Wow.
So then we had to go through the whole process and like learn about how they like
with a real
liquefied
human.
their brain.
How weird.
Yeah, we had to get a human sacrifice. It was really intense.
Oh, I bet. That is weird that you did in art. I would have never thought, and I would have thought in history.
History. It was art history. Like in my art history classes, I had to learn about it. And like we talked about like the whole process. We had to be able to explain it in a test.
And did they ever tell you when they come back, are they a ghost or a spirit?
No, they left that
Well,
out.
they left out a big chunk because I'd like to know.
Dr. Pulliam, why would you leave that out? She's my favorite professor.
Well, all I'm going to say is that I think it was either a shared memory or maybe a little bit of a prankster somewhere in that family. Somebody who has an old mummy costume.
That is so mean.
That is so mean. But there are mean people out there.
No, I don't think so. I think it was a ghost.
Okay.
Or a spirit. Now I'm self-conscious. But yeah, I think you got a mummy.
Oh my goodness, Mary. I want to know, what does Mary think? Like, what does she think the significance of the mummy part is?
Yeah.
Have you like looked up your house? Is there anything?
Yeah. Do you live in Egypt?
Right. Like, why a mummy?
Yeah, that's so bizarre.
Or does she think, no, it's not a mummy? It was like bandages.
Oh,
because she doesn't
true.
necessarily
we put the word
say,
mummy
we
in.
put the word mummy in there. It might not be like head to toe. It might just be like a bandaged person, which would make me want to like investigate the history of the house.
Yeah. Were you on an old hospital?
Mm-hmm. Do you live near a hospital where maybe a patient from time to time wanders into a bedroom?
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. Twice, maybe. That's the odds are a little weird, but it could happen.
Wow. All right. That was really scary.
I know.
Like, I love a little short one.
I know, a little
That's
short,
so
quick.
Scary.
Ooh, scary.
Okay, I'm going to read one. We're going to keep it anonymous. It's a Reddit story that I read earlier. Got permission.
You read it on Reddit?
That's right. I have an army story that was puzzling at the time. Now it's just a cool party story or something to scare my nephew and nieces. My company was having, I should tell you, there's a lot of things I don't understand because it's like military talk.
Okay. Well,
Army talk.
I bet I won't either, but.
My company was having last parade at 8-ish.
Okay.
Something sounds exciting.
I mean, I'm picturing, what I'm picturing is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love a parade.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love a parade.
Mm-hmm. Such a dork. Oh, gosh.
No, I'm getting slap happy now. Oh, dear.
Oh, great. Here we go.
We're all in for a treat. I was going to be on leave the day after, so after the initial roll call, I headed up to my bunk on the last floor to pack up. I left with permission and was told that I would be the only one up, so the strength of the comp was 87-88. Here's what I'm getting from context clues. There's 88 people on board, and they're like, we're doing some kind of strength competition. We need to be as strong as we can, but we'll let you go.
Well, I guess just you can go to your
So
bunk.
we have 87 out of 88 people
so
here.
they're really just going to make them feel guilty.
That's right.
Just so we can reiterate this. I love this because I guarantee this is not at all what it means. And I love that Rue knows. Rue's got to know this.
Yeah.
Right? Her husband's in the military. So Rue's going to be laughing like,
Oh,
guys,
gosh.
y'all are idiots.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So we've got 88 people up there like, heave, ho, heave, ho.
Yeah.
And this person's like, you know what? I'm a little tired. I think I'm just going to go back.
Yeah. I got
Okay.
87, 88 problems, but
And a bitch ain't one.
yeah, that's right.
But a ghost might be.
Oh.
Ooh. Didn't see that coming.
That was good.
Thanks.
So there was a nice bathroom, nice is in quotations, so it's like a fine
Okay.
bathroom at the corner of the sergeant's corridor, which only the sergeants used. So there was no reason for any other sergeant or trooper to be in the toilet.
I bet they took this opportunity. They're like, all 88 other people or all
Right?
87 people are up there
Yeah.
working their butts off. I'm going to go use that nice bathroom.
Right? I took my stuff and headed in only to realize the shower beside mine was running. Didn't think too much of it at first. But remember, they had like special instructions. You're going to be the only one up there.
Yeah, I still don't understand why they're the only one up there.
Because they need to be 87 strong, Megan.
Okay. I get it.
We don't have to
I
understand
want to know
it.
what they're doing. I want to know what they're doing.
It's
Okay.
a big comp. That's all I
Okay.
know.
Okay. I just kind of want to watch it on TV, like the Olympics.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Women got gold in soccer. It was amazing. Okay. Didn't think too much of it at first. But after a solid few minutes, I asked out of curiosity who was the one showering. No answer. I asked again about 2 or 3 times. Still no answer. So I said, dude, just tell me so I can say you were with me and no one gets in unnecessary trouble. Because I don't think they're supposed to be using this bathroom. But maybe they had permission to use it.
And maybe they had permission to just be exempt from this major competitions.
Huge comp.
Yes,
I
major
don't know.
comp.
Okay, so listen, for the sake of this story, I'm going to name this person. I don't know their name. I'm making up a name
Okay.
because I think it's going to sound better than reading.
Anonymous.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to name them Larry.
Okay. Larry.
Okay. And asked again, hey, legit, who is this? To which that person replied, Larry.
The name?
Yeah.
Their own name.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's weird.
I was freaked out. And I asked again, don't be, look, this is so cute. I love this military guy, army guy. Don't be a funny clown. Who are you? It was when I read that one, I was like, I'm reading this one. Don't be a funny clown.
Don't you try to be a funny clown. You tell me who you are.
I'm going to say that from now on.
That is
like, don't be a funny clown. Hey, student in my class, don't be a funny clown.
Don't you be a funny clown. Oh, that is great.
Who are you?
So cute.
To which I got the same response. Larry, this time in a cheeky tone.
Oh.
So more like,
so
Larry.
You are trying to be a funny clown.
Larry. After prompting a few more times, I just let it go and said, if you get in trouble, I ain't gonna help you. I tried already.
Mm-hmm.
The person got out soon after that, and I started drying myself as soon as I heard his door open. I rushed out to see who it was, only to find no one around.
Ew, that's weird, Larry.
I know. I did the dumbest thing I could do, and that was to open the cubicle that the person was showering in.
Uh-oh.
Only to find that the whole place was dry. Dry.
What?
All cubicles and the sinks, everything was dry, and nobody was in the bathroom at all. Like, not even by the sinks. Everything.
Oh.
What in the world? I doubted myself for a bit and thought I was being a bit delulu.
I love Larry. Larry is kind of a funny clown. Delulu.
Larry is a funny clown.
Oh, Larry, you're great.
But I remember being fully conscious and looking at the water trickle down from his door when I was showering. Because remember, he saw him before he got in. He could see the water. And I can see the water from his cubicle flow into my cubicle drain.
Huh.
It really freaked me out. I went back to my bunk, changed, and just took another walk around my level. By the time I was done, I went back to chill in my bunk till the other sergeants came back. I told them what happened, and they said everyone was below, and they even said the strength of the comp before dismissing them.
What was it?
It was 87 strong.
I mean, and did they describe what the comp was? Because I'd really like to know what they were doing.
And it was just -1, which was me. Okay. The comp must be like their crew.
Like, yeah, but their crew doing what?
I don't know.
Okay.
A Buddhist friend of mine did a small prayer for me and asked me to wash my hands and feet again before I left the camp.
That's
Dope.
Interesting.
We're not done. We're not done with Larry.
Okay.
Dope story. 10 out of 10 would do it again. It might be my favorite story I've ever read.
Wait. Is Larry saying that about his own story? Oh, Larry, you are a funny clown. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, shoot.
You made me cry, Larry.
Dope
story.
I'd do it again.
Do it again. He go in there and he did that. It scared him.
It scared him, and he showered next to another ghost.
Gosh, that's great, Larry.
Oh, man. All right.
That is so creepy and so funny. You really made it. You twist and turns left and right. Didn't see the humor coming, but you put it in there. Okay. So here's weird. And here's what I know. We've kind of been going here a lot lately, which I think is interesting. But I think it's kind of an interesting theory when it comes to the paranormal is a time loop. What if Larry in another dimension, in another world or something, was actually in the shower and he hears somebody say, "Who's in the shower?"
Yeah. And he's like, Larry.
And he's saying his own name.
Yeah.
But it's like him responding.
Yeah.
To
and then
the
it's not
same
cheeky.
Larry.
It's like Larry. Like
Larry.
Larry. I already said it.
Right. Like it really is me. Like, what do you?
Yeah. That's interesting. I could see that.
And then that's why like the water, like everything was like actually happening in that like little time slip.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Okay.
But it's
Nailed
like
it.
himself asking himself and himself answering to himself. That's weird.
Yeah. That is really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Is that deja vu? What happens with deja vu?
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Okay. Well, there you go.
According to the movie The Matrix.
Okay. So tonight I'm all about short and sweet.
All right.
Okay. So this is from the lovely Angie.
Oh, okay, great.
Angie, always out there hustling for us.
Yeah, she is.
She said, "Hey, ladies, listening and reached out to my groups. This is from Becky." So I don't know who Becky is, but she's from one of Angie's groups.
All right.
"I actually lived in a house with a ghost."
Okay.
Not a spirit.
Yeah.
A
Becky,
ghost.
do you know the difference?
Do you know the difference? You said ghost, specifically ghost, not
but also,
spirit.
if you don't worry.
Neither do
Chef
we.
don't judge. We have no idea.
No idea. We have no idea. We lived in one of the very first farmhouses ever built in...
The suspense is killing me.
Okay, I'm going to spell for you. Ready?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
COQU.
COQU.
IT.
Coquit.
LAM.
Coquitlam.
Coquitlam. Oh, that's the cutest name I've ever heard.
That is cute.
I hope it's right. Ever built in Coquitlam, BC.
Awesome. British Columbia.
Uh-huh. There was...
Not before Christ, in case you were...
Right. There was a little girl that would walk from my sister's room to the stairs. She was completely white, and the air would go super cold when she was around.
Ooh.
She never did anything harmful or anything. We found out later that this was a little girl that passed away in the house and was buried under the extension that they put on. Why?
Oh, well, they probably didn't know when they put the extension on.
Oh, okay. Like the original owners, like, why
like,
would they?
Bury the secret.
Yeah, that's kind of where my mind went.
Yeah, no.
True or not, I don't know. I'm going to tell you it wasn't. But the ghost was definitely real. Well, hold on now.
She doesn't have proof that she's buried under the extension.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got what she meant. Later, ladies. Angie again. Okay.
Man.
What?
It's a man.
Oh, I know.
Like short and sweet. You're right. But that's scary.
Okay, so then Angie, she's like, okay, that was cute. That was great. It was a short little one. I need more. So Angie got back out there. I'm telling you what, Angie, if you hadn't already been fan favorite, and if Aaron would let me pick you more than one time, but she doesn't.
I'm pretty sure Angie has been more than one time.
Well, Angie needs to be a third time. Angie, you just keep on delivering. Once you're a fan favorite, this is the kind of level of commitment I need you to do. I need you to keep on paying
this
it.
This is Megan's whole goal with fan favorite.
It's kind of smart, isn't it? Except for Angie's the only one that does it. I'm kidding.
Danny does it too. Danny's out there hustling all the time.
Oh my gosh. That guy, Danny. For real. I think Danny should be our model and merch.
Danny bought so much merch, and the other day was like, hey, I saw that the shirts are still on the website. Could I get more? I'm like, I need you
Danny?
To calm down. I'm just kidding. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, we keep on buying them. Except for you can't.
Except you can't.
Sorry.
Keep on coveting.
Later, when we get them back up and
We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again.
It seems like everybody liked them. Do you think Becky got hers? She was like waiting.
I don't know. I'm going to check her tracking.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. This is Angie. Here's how Angie starts this one. Lay fees instead of ladies.
Why?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was a typo. Maybe she's being a funny clown.
Angie, you funny clown.
Angie could be a funny clown. Me again. I hit at my wine ninja and they delivered. I don't know. Oh, what is a wine ninja, you ask? Literally about to ask that, Angie. Well, let me tell you. A group of us ladies who don't know each other but live in the neighborhood said yes to forming a wine ninja group. 4 years later, we are down to 12 to 13 women.
Oh.
We all know where each of us live. There is trust involved, but 4 years and still going strong.
Oh.
We have a group chat and pinned our favorite snacks and wine. I, in fact, got ninja'd last night. So you pick one person and you get their favorite drink, snacks, and little extras because us mamas need that. And you sneak to their front door, ring doorbell, and run. My ninja people are shy. Here is from the wine ninja, Cindy.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's so nice that you reached out.
I do want to know, though, do they ever hang out?
I guess they never do. It says they're shy. So they're just kind of like keep to themselves and they just quietly support one another.
Yeah. Do they like report, hey, I gifted this person? Because I'd like to get in on that train, but like just not gift as much.
Selfish.
Be like, I'm in it. And then be like, ooh
I'm getting all the stuff.
Look at all this Corona.
I feel like there's trust involved here, Aaron. So I feel like they have morals that don't shift around a whole lot, unlike you. Oh, gosh. Okay. I had a medium. Okay, so this is from Ninja Cindy.
Okay.
Wine Ninja Cindy. I had a medium come to my house for a girls' night. When I got home, I went to the basement to grab extra chairs. When I came back up, the TV was on with no volume. I did not turn it on or even go near the remote. Before all the girls got there, the medium said that she was greeted at the front porch by a man that was being very protective. She described him physically. She described my papaw to a T. Later that night, one of my friends just started crying hysterically. She asked if there was anyone else there besides us, to which I said no. She said she saw a man walk through the kitchen, and she also described my papaw. She was not there when the medium told me that she was greeted by him, and nobody had told the story before. Nothing really had happened before or since. Later, Angie again.
Wow.
There you go.
Sounds like Cindy's not too shy.
I know, having a girls' night, but
Angie,
a wine ninja.
I need you to get on that and be like, girl, that sounds right up my alley. AKA,
invite me to
I've got a
that
company
hangout.
called Up Your Alley Angie.
Right. Up your alley.
That doesn't relate, but just from what I just said. But
and Angie could supply the cups for everybody to drink the wine out of.
Come
Why
on,
wouldn't you invite
Cindy?
Angie to that girls' night?
Yeah, we
Okay,
got you,
Cindy.
Angie. But no, I'm just kidding. So that's cool that her papaw was there.
Yeah, Pepa was protecting. Good thing it's too sentimental. I can't touch it.
Well, there you go. Okay.
I'm tired.
And that's the night, everyone.
Oh, Angie, those were great little snippets of stories.
Yeah.
Loved them and love that you're a part of the Wine Ninjas and love that you're gathering stories for us. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who's going out there to get those stories. 'Cause
Yes,
we
keep
need
them coming.
Someday we'll make it big and then we won't have to beg so hard. But right now,
Maybe.
we're down on our knees.
Oh, golly.
gross.
Dirty.
I hate
We are
that
not
position.
giving sexual favors for stories. I draw
Let's see
a
how
line.
desperate we get. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
I have strong morals that stick. Aaron might not.
Pretty sure we are going to cut the part where I
Oh,
talked
well.
about my morals flip-flopping all around.
Maybe we need to put them back in there. So you all will never hear it.
That's
but oh my gosh. But Erin at one point talks about her loose morals.
I'm just saying sometimes they flip-flop, but not the big things. Don't worry. I'm not like
Right.
going
right.
crazy.
Right. Don't go crazy. All right. So a couple of weeks ago, I asked Ivana to be my fan favorite.
Yes, I remember.
She informed me that her sister was the one who let her know about our podcast.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense that Annalie would be our next fan favorite.
Absolutely. Get on in here.
That's right. So Annalie, I started to ask Annalie tonight. Oh, because I meant to do it a couple days ago, but I forgot. Shocker.
What?
I know. And I was like, crap. And then she wasn't responding. So then I reached back out to Ivana. I'm like, hey, girl, could you
Get
text
on
your
this.
sister?
Are you the oldest? Are you more responsible?
Yeah. Oh, I said, text your sister and see if she'll check your DMs, which is hilarious to me because I would love to get that from somebody like, hey, will you text your sister? I'm like, gladly. So anyway, she did because then right away, Annalie responded, hello, Megan. She left off an N, but it's fine.
It's
okay.
fine.
It's
Mom
okay.
spelled it weird.
Yeah, she really did. Hello, Megan. Thanks so much. Totally enjoy your podcast and laugh out loud right along with y'all.
Aw.
I guess you can plug my podcast again because you remember she has that great podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. We have a new episode coming next week after an extended break. We like to talk about all kinds of folk tale and legends that we grew up with. I've now gotten my podcast co-host / cousin Josie into your podcast as well.
Aw.
She doesn't have Facebook, but she is a fan. Oh, and the name of the podcast is But First, Cafecito and Spirits, where we enjoy some spirits and talk about some spooky shit, laughing out loud.
Love it.
And then you can also follow their podcast on But First, Cafecito and Spirits on Insta, which we'll definitely follow. And I have listened, and they're great. They're so funny. It's three girls. They just kind of go back and forth. There's a lot of banter. So if you like our episodes where we banter, but they also tell like about spirits, like spirits. Oh, maybe she'll know.
Yeah.
Ghosts and spirits, Annalie. What do you all think? Is there a difference?
Yeah. Let us know.
But they tell about like different ghost stories, like things that I've never heard, legends and different things specific to their culture. So it's very awesome.
That's great. Yeah. I definitely have to check that out. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being a fan favorite. Thank you, Angie, for the hustling. Thank you, Larry, not your name.
Larry.
You silly
around.
clown.
You silly clown.
Silly clown, Larry. And
Hey,
Mary.
but keep throwing those dope stories our way.
Yeah. Yes. I love a dope story.
Mhm.
10 out of 10. Okay. Now for my big spiel. that Megan won't let me record.
No, because something's happened organically.
That's right. You can check out our website at myskepticalsister.com, where you can find out how to become a Patreon. $3 a month gets you a sticker, a magnet. It gets you weekly bonus content, and $5 a month gets you all that plus our movie nights once a month, which if you're listening on this Monday, you've just missed our August movie night.
Tough luck. You should have been here.
Also, this week you're missing.
What are we watching?
No idea. Okay. But I bet it was great. So we have our movie nights. That is $5 a month. And you could also, like, when you sign into Patreon, you get all the backlog. So we've got lots and lots of bonus content to listen to. You can also, if that's not your thing and you want to support us one time, then you can go to buymeacoffee.com. That is also really nice. You can also find on our website how to write in. You can find our P.O. box. You can follow our socials on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can rate, review, subscribe. That helps us out so much. And you can write us in directly at myskepticalsister@gmail.com, which truly might be the best way because we get a lot of spam in our website email. Like so much. It's ridiculous.
Oh, so many.
Yeah. So, just do it from there. And we love you guys so much. And we will talk to you next week.
Sagunimiru.
What's that?
See you soon in Japanese.
Oh, I thought you'd do something Egyptian because we talked about the mummy.
Oh, shit. Good night.
La 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 la.
Oh, that's actually the paraflax or something. I'm not even saying it right. Hold on. Did you say pardon? Hold on. Let me see what she says. Ellie, you really are going for it tonight.
Ellie quit.
Right in front of everybody, too. A little awkward. Little
X-rated material.
No, I almost said I almost said a little person, like a little, give him a little person. Didn't say that. Okay. I know.